Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, it's official, y'all. It's official. We're back in here.
Yes, sir.
Episode 48 of the Jock Johnson
48.
Podcast. Got the crew in the building.
We
My
here?
man
Yeah.
Victor Hayes and my
Yes,
man
sir.
Kenneth Jackson.
Yes,
You
sir.
know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes,
We got
sir.
we got that announcement, man, to make. Got that
Mm-hmm.
announcement. Uh
Come on
yeah,
in.
we're fixing to go ahead and make this announcement. Uh, something I thought about. Vic has been a part of this show so much. KJ has had his moments on this show. He's been on a couple times.
Yes, sir.
And I changed the name of the show. It was the solo show. And I changed the name, back to the original, the Jock Johnson Podcast. It was the Jock Johnson Podcast, the solo show.
Right.
But I went back to the Jock Johnson Podcast, to leave the door open for guest co-host or maybe group members. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I went back to the Jock Johnson Podcast. So we're going to make it official here tonight because I talked about it, had a conversation with these guys. They've been a part of the show. And we're going to make it official tonight that they are officially group members of the Jock Johnson Podcast. So let's give them a round of applause.
Uh,
Let's join.
yeah. Somebody better say something.
Get it done.
Yeah.
If you don't know, now you know.
Look at
Yes,
that shit, man. You better look at it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's official. It's official. They are members of the show. So
100.
Yes,
they
sir.
have new look. Credit my man Victor for his skills. With the artwork and all. He handles all that shit. I got a short man sitting over to the. Looking forward to him doing some shorts for us.
Yeah.
AJ. Uh, but seriously, this shit is gonna be dope. I'm happy about it. We homeboys, we relatives. I mean, me and Vic are relatives. And KJ is just like a brother. Him and Vic had a very good, close relationship. Been friends forever, real
Mm-hmm.
close. And
Yeah.
we're from the same hometown,
Right.
Yes, sir.
Louisville, Mississippi.
We from
So
Norfolk?
that's right, Louisville.
Look.
But but hey man, shit's dope, man. I'm happy about it. And to other news too, since we're talking about the podcast, we had a group meeting today with the old group,
Right.
that I was doing the podcast with my man Big Rod, the ROD baby, and Jay Slick.
Yes,
We
sir.
we actually got together today. We had been talking about bringing the group show back,
Okay.
but it's gonna be under a different name, different logo, and all that. We rebranding the show, but it's still gonna be on the hilarious, being hilarious. Because the show was hilarious, the All Out show.
Mm-hmm.
So and my wife, little half pint, she wasn't available for the meeting today, but we carried on. We got together, man, and had a great conversation. So be on the lookout for the group show coming back. Uh, be on a new name,
Right.
new logo, and all that. We rebranding the show, so be on the lookout for that.
That's
Things
what's
went
up.
well. Things went well. Shit, I gotta give a round of applause for that
What's up? That what's up?
shit. Shit was, just thinking back on on that show, man. That show was very hilarious. We had uh, maybe 14, 15 different countries listening to that show on the audio.
Yeah.
And then the support here in the states, man. People was very supportive of the show. They listened to it because there was something we was doing every Friday night.
Okay.
We was dropping the episodes, and people were looking for it. So uh, we have been talking about it. We came to agreement on it. So look for the first episode to be after the 4th of July holiday.
Okay.
Uh, it'll be coming up. So be on the lookout for it, and we'll be doing advertisements. We're working pretty hard coming up with the new name and the logo. So we'll be working very diligently here in the next couple of weeks for that. So we'll keep you posted.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Sir.
Now we are back with episode 48 here. Gave you the introduction of the new group members. Today, woke up this morning, man. Bought bikes. I bought bikes here 2 days ago. Wanted to get back in the bike ride. Bought my son and I a bike. Actually, he had to send mine out because didn't have mine available in the store, but I got it yesterday, and we got out this morning and got on the trail, man. We was a little late getting out, but hey, we did it. And we had a good time, man. We had a great ride. My son, man, we was on the go. I was kind of in a little bit winded a little bit. So my legs, trying to get my legs back. I had the knee surgery and all. But I felt pretty good. My son, man, he was testing me. He was testing me, man. He played football and all. He's in pretty good shape. We had a great time on that ride, and something we're gonna be doing for a good little bit because that's something I always like to do. I like bike riding. All we had got plenty of trails in the area to ride and get out, and that shit was pretty dope.
Okay.
So
What's up?
yeah, so y'all, my knee still pops a little bit, but yeah, that's just because of old age, I think, man.
Click. Yo, click.
That's a new knee. That's a new knee. That mother still popping.
Shit pops, man. I was told by the doctor the other day, man. I went back Wednesday for a final doctor visit, and she said it's something that's probably gonna last for quite a bit because they had to do quite a bit of work. So it's not hurting, but it's not hurting though. That's the main thing. I can deal with the fucking popping, man. It's not hurting though. I have pain. I have pain. They told me to come back. So much for that shit, man. Moving on. We're gonna move on for that shit.
Got that mother car quest, then.
Hey, long joke ain't hurting though.
That car quest.
Bro, we in the
car quest. So, we hinted on last week, man, kind of touched back on the situation with the military shit, man, with the draft and all that, because I actually saw yesterday on the news about they talking about women.
Right.
Bringing women. So, yeah, women could be included in the U.S. draft, man. And it was like, man, one of a person from Congress, man, it was trying, it was pretty much saying that they was trying not to, let that shit happen, women having to sign up and all that shit, man, because, it's hell with the men doing that shit.
Right.
And, this right up here, a little right up saying, was talking about the U.S. military has not activated a draft in more than 50 years.
Right.
And Congress is weighing proposals to update mandatory conscription, including by expanding it to women for the first time, automatically registering those eligible to be called up.
Hey.
They trying to get the women involved in this shit. And with this draft shit, it's got to be a shortage, motherfuckers.
It's a shortage. Yeah.
People not signing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People not signed up. Everybody want to rap. Everybody want
being entrepreneurs and being on YouTube, trying to do big shit. Man, nobody's signing up no more because that was some shit we was doing, back in our time, younger days. We was, that was the thing. Signing up, taking the ass valve and trying to get in the military.
Right.
But now, man, people ain't do that shit. They're not trying to do that.
Mm-mm.
So it's got to be.
It's a shortage, bro. Yeah, that same bait ain't working no more. What used to work, it ain't working no more, man.
No. So
yeah, it ain't.
It's too much room to be your own person through entrepreneurship, man. You can create it, so
yeah.
And that's a lot. That's a lot of it. But just the suicide rate and stuff is really high too with the military
Yeah.
in the military right now, man. It's a lot of people that just can't bear the weight of
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff that's going on and being deployed, and you trying to have a family, but then you getting taken away from your family for a period of time. It's a lot of different things, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the draft, man, that's gonna be a real deal, man. That's
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
That's
Shit. Yeah,
somebody. I heard somebody reference the Hunger Games. They referencing the draft as like like kind of like the Hunger Games. Like, we're gonna make you an offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah.
And so now you got people that are not even willing candidates, but you basically taking somebody that don't want to. Now, if somebody that want to be in the military, that's a different type of. You want to be there. So
Right.
your drive gonna be different. But a person that don't want to be there and you forcing them against their will, ooh,
yeah.
man, that's that right there, man. Uh,
That ain't gonna be too.
Oh man.
yeah, that ain't gonna be. That ain't. I don't know how that pans out, man.
So you
Uh,
just gonna lock me up, goddamn it. That's
yeah,
what I
I'm flat foot. I'm flat foot. I got pigeon
pull a
toe,
Cassius Clay
not
on him.
knee, and bow legged.
Yeah, I
Now
pull
you
a
got all.
Cassius Clay.
You got all
Yeah,
of
I'm all
Cassius Clay on him, goddamn
all of
shit.
that,
Yeah.
all of that and
all of
more
that. Yeah, yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. Arthritis, bursitis, and a malignant mode.
Yeah. That
Man,
shit,
get your
that's
ass
some
out
hell
of
of a that's some hell of a shit, man. That's some hell of a shit. Damn.
here. Yeah,
They
arthritis.
said, heard us, not knee, pigeon toe, and bow legged.
My left feet. Put that back on.
That son look like an anomaly coming down.
I don't know if you transforming or what.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but in other news, let's move on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And we hadn't never talked about this shit, man. And this shit happened back in April, man, with your boy 50 Cent. 50 Cent,
Yeah,
y'all.
50 Cent.
50
Window
Cent.
shopper.
Yeah, this happened back in April,
Yeah.
you know, um, with him launching his new G Unit Studios in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think that's some dope shit, man. I think that's
It
some
is,
dope.
Mm-hmm.
no doubt.
That's some dope shit. He's uh, taking a page out of Tyler Perry's book here, as far as doing big things with the studio and all that.
Right.
Doing his films and all that shit, man. And that's some big shit. It's big for Shreveport too. Shout out to the
Absolutely.
homie Ricky Latt. My
Ricky
Do
man
Lake
it.
Ricky Latt
was a
Ricky
in
smoke.
Lack.
Shreveport. Yeah,
Was
my
a
man
smoke
Ricky
ass
Yes,
Latt.
nigga.
Man, because he's been had some affiliation with 52. So that
That's
shit is good. It's good for the city of
good.
Shreveport. And hey, we're gonna see how that shit unfolds, man. He's planning on doing some big things over there. So
That's
uh,
all.
so
Him and Ricky Lack get the collab, man. Or Ricky Lack.
right,
Right.
man.
so
You
Ricky
know,
Lack might be the next ghost on that mud. Ghost
Right.
or something. And you never know.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
I hadn't
all of
spoke to
that.
Rick in a little bit. I hadn't spoke to him in a little bit, man. I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
to him and talk to him
Yeah.
a little bit. But I had, back when I was doing that when the group show back in I think it was 2021, had him on, did an interview with him. Pretty dope. Episode 73, by the way, still available out there. So the audio version. But Rick,
You ought to ride that bicycle down there, bro.
yeah, I will. I will.
I figured
I
you
will.
would.
Yeah. I
First
got that
chance you get.
I got that courage to do that shit, man.
Y'all
Okay.
niggas.
I got the courage to do that.
Hey
You might,
man,
you might,
somebody
hey,
drive
you
by
might,
you
you, you
extra
might,
knee.
you might have to come pick me up before I get to
Somebody going
Vicksburg.
I'm
Goddamn.
just saying, somebody going to be in the
Yeah.
minute with some extra knees because you can't.
Yeah. That knee gonna be
Yeah, that shit gonna be, hey, that shit gonna
Hey,
be straight trash.
and this ain't got nothing to do with the knee surgery. It's just that I don't care if you had two new knees. It's just
Yeah.
about you were born
Yeah.
here in
That's not
Louisiana.
gonna be he gonna be cooked before you get to Vicksburg.
And you
Yeah,
know
boy.
what? Since you talking about that bike shit is no joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
bike shit is no joke out there on that street. You know, when you out there on the block riding these trails and shit, that shit is no joke now. It's fun, but it's challenging. It's challenging, man. And I like challenges. That's why I like doing that shit, because I challenge myself to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit make you sleep good at night too.
Yeah.
Good.
Any kind of workout, especially if you're working hard at it, but that shit'll wear your ass out, man. And I felt it today. I was rusty. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't quit. I refused to quit. So
big ups to that, dog.
Yeah.
I refused to quit. My son challenged me. He challenged me too. So
right.
And he fucked around and told me, he said, "Dad, you getting old, ain't you?" I'm like, "No, motherfucker, you finna do this to me?" Oh, no. And he did that just to boost me. You know what I'm saying? Because he know how to do that shit. But I was rusty. I'm not gonna lie, I was rusty. It was rusty.
But you getting I mean, hey, you getting back with it, bro. So yeah.
It's timing, man. It takes time. It takes time. But
you're gonna be on that unicycle for long.
No, man, I'm straight bike, man. Straight bike.
Oh.
Straight bicycling, man.
Man, gonna put you on a unicycle, John. Hey, what are you trying to say? You trying to sign up for the
I can't laugh this motherfucker, man.
The curtain over here. We got Jock Johnson.
Yeah, it's a ride through the.
Get on down.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good, man. So
yes, sir.
This is the part of the show, man, where we let you have the floor, Vic, because we're gonna let you do your thing just a little bit, man, and incite people.
Yes, sir.
Incite on credit, because you are a credit specialist.
Absolutely.
You are
fix anything but a broken heart, brother.
Yeah, you are a credit
You see
specialist.
what I say right there? If you got the will, I've got the way. Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right.
All of that.
Terrence Howard
For
all
sure.
day.
Yeah, 3-day revival. Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir. We baptizing credit piles all day, every day, all of that.
So give them, you know, we're gonna let you do your thing, man, and give the audience some game on home buying.
Too easy. Too easy.
And,
all right. So yeah, you gonna talk? You gonna keep talking?
The floor is yours. I'm trying to give you the floor, man.
Shut your mouth.
And there you
all right, too easy. For my aspiring home buyers out here, you know what I mean? A lot of people think that it's a long, drawn out process. It absolutely isn't. If you got the will, I've got the way. It's very important that you be intentional. You can likely be a homeowner in much less time than you possibly expect. All right. So as you see, as my loyal custodian, Mr. Judge. Yeah. So my loyal assistant, Kenji, over here, he got my on the screen here. So the basic pre-approval requirements for you to become a new homeowner are, as you see, you got to have 2 months of. Well, first of all, I'm gonna start from the bottom back up, because that's kind of how it works back up. Can you buy a house with a 580 credit score? Absolutely. A lot of people have done it. I highly recommend that you want to. I highly recommend you to at least get to a 640 plus for your best approval odds and for the first time home buyer benefits. But yes, you can buy with a 580. And in most cases, and this is not everywhere, but in most cases, you're going to be subject to a higher interest rate. But other than that, you need 2 months of bank statements. You need 2 years of tax returns. So if you're looking to buy in 2024, you need tax returns from 2023 and 2022. You need 2 months of pay stubs. Um, and sometimes you only need like your last 2 check stubs, but in some cases, certain lenders require 2 months. But if you meet all of those requirements, you generally will be pre-approved for a home. Now, the underwriting experience is a lot different. Now, in other words, this is just the basic prerequisites for you to become a homeowner, but your income, your debt to income ratio, and all of that stuff, that's a whole nother conversation. But for people that think that you got to wait 2 and 3 years to become a homeowner, it really is not that hard. If you got questions or concerns, reach out to me. I'm Victor Hayes on Facebook. You can't miss me. If some people, if you're trying like, well, I don't know what he looked like, so it could be what I say, Rance Allen, Terrence Howard, Fred Hammond, Heavy D, all of that. So whichever one you think it look like, just come on, tap in, inbox me. And like I said, I can fix anything but a broken heart. So if you tap in, broken heart between you and the good Lord Almighty. But everything outside of that, we can make it happen. So just tap in. Being a homeowner is not a hard thing. It's just you have to get started. All right, there it is. Back over to you, Phil.
And there you have it, y'all. There you have it, my man.
All of that.
And more.
Correct, Amanda. Man, what you got? Nice no theme music, brother. If you're gonna put anything, you should have put that Ben Fresh back on. Now you playing that doggone arcade music, that skating rink music. I want to hear that junk, man.
Listen,
man, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Hey, we about to go a break, man.
You got to take a break already, bro. You just got to work.
Hey, yeah, we going to take
Boy,
a
I
break.
tell you what. 15 minutes, eat your cheese sandwich.
That's it.
Your cheese sandwich. Boy, you got the double cost. Ain't no Memphis. Oh,
yeah. Hey, we going to break though. Seriously.
Double cupping. All right, go ahead.
Always.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, y'all. We're going to break, man. We'll be back.
Just got to break,
y'all. For the JOCK JOHNSON Podcast.
We just got here.
You might miss something. Yeah, we are back, y'all. More of the JOCK JOHNSON Podcast.
Yeah.
My man KJ done stepped out.
Yeah, out of the building. Yeah.
We are back.
Yes, sir.
Right. So maybe it'll pop back up in a minute, but we this past week we lost a baseball legend. Baseball legend Willie Mays, man. Willie Mays. We lost him at the age of 93, man. That's a blessing, man, for anybody to live. Shit, if you can make it to your 70s, dude.
Yeah. And black as a black man, yeah, absolutely.
As a black man, yeah. 93
Yeah.
years old, man. This man was a baseball legend, man. Baseball.
Absolutely.
He passed away this week at the age of 93. Definitely an icon. San Francisco Giants. This man was an icon, man. Hell of a man on the baseball field. I just wanted to recognize him, man, for his accomplishments, man. This man went through some tough times, man. You know, back in those eras, man. Back with all that shit, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Because I actually watched a little piece of Reggie Jackson was talking about when he was playing.
Yeah.
In the early years. No, Reggie Jackson, man. I'm serious, man. Reggie Jackson, man. This shit was very emotional.
That's what it is? Okay. All right, never mind.
Very emotional, man. This shit was very emotional.
That's his name, bro. That's what I saw the cut, but go ahead. Back to you, Phil.
Reggie Jackson, man. Seriously, dude, that shit was emotional, man.
Yeah.
It was emotional about how he was telling the stories about the things he went through as a baseball player. back in those
Hmm.
times where you couldn't go in the restaurant,
Right.
and eat with the rest of the team because of your skin color.
Right.
It was a lot of things, man. He couldn't, it
Couldn't
was
do.
against him because of the color of his skin.
Right.
And just to listen to him because he got choked up talking about it. And you think about that
Yeah,
shit was years ago, you
Right.
know, years ago, man. And for him to, to talk about that, and uh, I'm going to go back and try to find. I want to just really listen to the stories from that period, man, because people had it tough, man. Black people had it tough back in those days, man, especially with sports and all,
Right.
and life
yeah,
period, but especially in sports too, and baseball and all. And for him to, was talking about the story, telling the stories about how the things he had to go through,
Right.
bro. That shit was touching, man.
yeah, no
So
doubt.
you think about players like Willie Mays, Reggie Jackson, a lot of these older players, man, that been in the game had been in the game in the earlier years when racism was through the roof, you know.
Yeah,
Uh Man, and then, just looking now, Willie Mays just passed away, but he lived to see 93 years old.
Yeah.
Bro,
hmm,
bro, I'm telling you, that's amazing, man.
It is.
Considering, think about all the tough times he went through in his life. So yeah, lost the icon, man. Willie Mays, um, 93.
yeah,
Some of us don't even make 23. You know,
yeah.
all the shit
Angela
that goes on.
Bofield got out here too, bro.
Yeah,
Songstress Angela Bofield. Yes, sir. She checked out this week too, man.
yeah,
Man.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So, um, and then we just recently had Juneteenth uh this past week. This past what Wednesday? It was
Yeah.
Wednesday, man.
Yeah. Win.
Juneteenth. Yeah. That's another thing too. And they made Juneteenth uh national holiday back in 2021.
Yeah.
I think it was
yeah,
20 I think it was 2021 when they did that. Um
yeah,
and we finally get that day to
yeah,
celebrate.
Yeah.
Um
yeah. In lieu of that 40 acre.
and back in the day,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
Bow,
remember
bow, bow.
back in the day with Juneteenth. I'm serious, man. You bullshit, man. I'm serious, but I can think I
You
didn't
talking
I
about
didn't
you
under,
said,
I
brother?
didn't understand that. I didn't understand that shit though back in the day.
You
Because
can understand it now. You gonna learn today.
but what I'm
It's talking
saying,
about.
man, this nigga here, man, he fired, man.
You
Your
fired.
first day
Yo,
on the job.
They fired you like 300
flag on the
days.
play. Flag on
Fired
the
you
play.
like
I'm sorry.
Hey,
No, go ahead, bro. I get what
hey,
you're saying. I'm
yeah,
not making light of what you're saying. I'm just
serious.
saying that we talking about a holiday.
Yeah,
These folks told you that you was gonna get 40 acres and one mute.
right.
How many acres that you have been given?
yeah.
None.
And how many mules you got?
None.
Okay, so let's
And
move on. I mean, that's
What
I'm not. Uh,
I was, I know what you're saying too.
no, I don't even want to make
Yeah,
it. I ain't even trying to make it.
right,
It's just it's humor. It's not funny. It's not funny, but
right.
it's just. Then I
mhm.
think it isn't the. And I may be wrong. I may be wrong because I honestly have not just completely done the research on this. So I'll say that first and foremost. But I've been told like, isn't this Juneteenth and Confederate holiday the same? Some way the same date or something?
Yeah.
Confederate Day or Confederate Flag Day or something.
Oh, it
What
is.
I was getting at, what I was getting at is like when I was younger, growing up in the hood, in the neighborhood, growing
Right.
up in the project. We used to have a softball field. And, when Juneteenth, they would have celebrations, like they would
Yeah.
have all kinds of Camille baseball field, Louisville, Mississippi,
Right.
at the softball field. They played softball, baseball, and all that. And they used to have these, have the celebrations there, and used to, I was like, I didn't understand what it was, when I was young,
Right.
because nobody never explained that to me. You know what I'm saying? I never knew what it was. But hell, I would, because everybody else was going, they had food and all this shit,
Yeah.
I would go, but never got the true meaning of that. I never did get the
Yeah.
true meaning of it. That's
Right.
what I was really hitting on, because they used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
So um, that's what I wanted to bring up about that.
You
Because I
did that.
never did get a true understanding about it when I was growing up. So
Yeah.
We're gonna let Reggie Jackson tell the rest because he knows some stuff. He got some information on this and all of that.
Well, I was just saying, I think, I, I'm kind of like you. I didn't understand it either, because most of those
yeah,
holidays they just pass down. Nobody really
yeah,
gets any
but
knowledge on them. They'll just say, "Hey, we're gonna celebrate Juneteenth,"
yeah,
and then
yeah.
that's
Hell,
it. And you
I
buying
did, I
food,
right,
ain't nobody
yeah,
breaking that down.
yeah. So, because I never was explaining that shit, about it.
Right.
I just hell, everybody else was going to the little event and stuff, man. I'm like, shit, motherfuckers got food and everything. Hell yeah, I'm going too. Hell, just going,
Right.
but didn't know to get the true meaning of what's going on with it. So
How many
that's what I'm
holidays
doing.
have we really got the true meaning on? Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Oh,
how,
yeah,
how many
man.
how many have you true?
You know what
Like,
I'm saying? It
not,
never
none of
wasn't
them.
explained.
Like, you
It
know what
was
I'm
never
saying?
explained to me. That's what I was saying. It never was
Yeah,
explained to me about it. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
yeah. There you go, zero.
Did either one of y'all
Oh,
catch?
so he read it. That's like at the house.
So
Did,
Yeah.
did either one of y'all
it,
catch some white take on the holiday?
so what now?
I said, did either one of you by chance catch Charlton White take on the holiday?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
hear.
No,
I,
no.
Yeah.
I didn't catch his take, man. I didn't catch
Yeah,
his
he was
take, but
very,
Charleston's gonna drop his shit. he's
yeah,
gonna
he
he gonna
really
he's
is.
gonna talk his shit.
I hope I'm quoting him right, but he was like, "Man, we're celebrating the fact that we found out 2 weeks later, or 2 years later."
Mhm.
Yeah,
So, it probably would aggravate a lot of people, because if you truly believe in Juneteenth, you're gonna rock out with that, because
Mhm.
yeah.
that's what's been passed on to. That's what you've been told, and like a lot of people ain't been really explained. But then when you think about these different perspectives, you can keep your emotions out of it. When you think about it, we're celebrating the fact that we didn't know for 2 years, and it kind of,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it just makes you think. It makes you think outside the actual holiday itself.
Mhm.
And then you got another aspect to where companies are not paying. You're not compensated for it, like most
Yeah.
holidays. Holidays
Yeah.
usually going to be compensated, but it's not a.
And then a lot of them ain't celebrating no way. A lot of them, you going your ass to work regardless. Hell,
Yeah,
motherfuckers ain't it is what it is. Shit, you
yeah,
going to work. A lot of motherfuckers,
yeah.
you know. So my my wife had to work. Shit, them motherfuckers ain't stopping shit.
No,
It is what it is with them.
it what it is. Nope, not gonna
All right,
stop.
Yeah.
so we're gonna move on from that, man. This past week,
No, no.
the Boston Celtics, man, won the fucking NBA championship, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody won and somebody
It,
lost. Now let's move on.
Vic's motherfucking team.
Different ones. Catch a 4-leaf clover, brother. You can
Hey,
Yeah, yeah, no, no. Hey, yeah, yeah, no, no, homie.
salute to
Catch
your
Yeah,
you a
team.
4-leaf clover.
yeah. Vic's
Yeah.
I'm
his
not a
team
Celtics
won.
fan, but salute to your team.
Yeah.
Me neither. Me neither. But
Well, somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. You get out there and bounce a basketball.
I had to
And
acknowledge
what your
this.
killer crossover look like?
It's
What your
bad.
killer crossover look like?
It's bad slow now. It used to have speed. Hey, somebody else touch the ground, I might touch the ground now. Supposed to make the other man touch
Yeah.
the ground. Touch the
Motherfuckers won, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
Da- Dallas, man, they upset me, man. I thought it was gonna be a better series than what it was, but it
ground.
turned out It didn't happen that way. I knew that once they won that one game, but knowing they had to go back to Boston and play, I knew that shit was over. I even said it on the last episode. That
Stakes
shit
were
was over.
high. The stakes were high
Yeah.
That
going
shit
back
was
to
over,
Boston.
man. It's
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
man. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
hard.
Tea party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boston Tea Party.
Yeah, Boston
Mm.
He
part was
talking
just
shit.
too much. It was too much for
Yeah.
us.
And some more.
And some more.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
So,
Brown,
so the motherfuckers won, man.
Jason Tatum, you got what's that? Drew Holiday, right?
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
that.
Bucks
Yeah.
was just
All of
blacked
that.
that out.
Yeah.
Al Horford. I can't even
Yeah.
remember
All
the
of
guy.
that.
God, what's the guy? You got
What
It
his
don't
name,
matter.
man?
man.
It don't
Oh, this
matter.
motherfucker,
All
man.
of
He
that.
just want
All of yeah, all of up.
he
All
just
of
want to
that.
talk shit, man.
Yeah.
This,
I'm like what I said at school. Ain't gonna be too many more motherfuckers, bro. And I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna go 3D
hey,
on you AI style.
hey, you been drinking too much of that cup, dog.
That dog
Nah,
cup
I'll
got
oh, we talking about cups.
hey,
You got a
hey,
Route 44 cup over
but you know what?
loco
there.
cup.
Jack got a whole Route.
Them motherfuckers, man. I gotta give credit what credit's due. I hate to say that shit in a sense, man, but them motherfuckers, they did
Come
what they
on,
needed to
Jack.
do. Yeah, they did what they needed to do. They won. They
Yeah.
took it.
They
Hey,
did it.
they did that shit, man.
What
Them
was that?
motherfuckers went home.
Like you said, that was game. What is game?
That was
That was
what game
game when Dallas Dallas
four.
whooped their ass. What was
That
that
was
game?
five. Was it
Game
five?
five. When
Four or five? It
Game
was
4 was
four.
one.
Four. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
cause
four.
I was like, man, yeah, like, and I mean, the momentum that they had then, I was like, oh, okay, this ain't gonna work out good.
Yeah.
But
I think the
I don't
shit
know if
was
they
a
had.
setup for them, so they wanted to go home and win that shit, and they did that.
Yeah,
They did it.
yeah,
They did
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They
Man,
did that. Yeah.
I've heard people say, man, Kyrie need to go home. He need to go sit his ass down.
Oh yeah, he can go. Okay.
Man, I was just disappointed in this shit, man. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is what it is, bro.
I
I
can tell
wish I would rather for Minnesota or fucking OKC would have been in that motherfucker against them. God damn it.
I
Yeah.
could tell Kyrie was
Yeah.
kind of rushed. It wasn't like game 4, he had kind of slowed himself down. The game was coming to him. But
Yeah,
all those other games looked like he was rushing to get his points.
yeah,
Like he was trying to find his
yeah,
spots. It just looked like a second or two faster than what he normally operate in. He
yeah,
normally smooth. It looked like poetry in motion, but everything looked rushed the
mhm,
whole series, except for game 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
motherfuckers,
Yeah.
man.
That's right, bro. I
they
agree.
set because the Celtics were they were like, okay, we're gonna go over here and build a car house. That was like, we're gonna build a car house over here. We're gonna go over here and start there. We're gonna try this. The Celtics was just they weeding through all that, man. All their little defensive plots and schemes. None of that junk worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That shit there was
It was
terrible, man. Them motherfuckers, man. They, I like those series, man, where they go down to the motherfucking game 7.
yeah.
Down. I like them close, tight series, man, where
Yeah.
you really get enjoyment out of watching that shit, man, and may the best team win on it.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
when the motherfuckers start getting up 3-0 on you and all that shit, man, nigga, that shit is pretty much over with, dude. That shit ain't
Yeah.
shit.
You going back to Jordan and then LeBron when he was in Miami. You going back to those days.
Now LeBron them
Mhm.
did that shit where they was down 3-1
Yeah.
against Golden State that time when he was with Cleveland, wasn't
Yeah. When he was
Yeah.
at Cleveland team, he had to
he?
come
Yeah,
back. That
yeah. Yeah, that was some hell of a shit right there.
different beast too, though.
Yeah. Right.
I'm
All
talking.
right.
He had to climb a hill on that one.
Yeah. All right. So I want to go back on uh my man Jarrian Jones, man. Recently, I was talked about him last week. I was late as hell talking about him getting drafted in the NFL draft back in April.
Right.
That's
Uh,
what's up. What's
uh,
up?
looking at right up to today. where they was really talking real good about him within the organization. They were saying that it's like almost having a player and a half. That's how great he is, man. Where
Oh yeah,
and just to somebody that my son's close friend,
yeah,
doing this thing, man, and for them to be this, talking about him this early at that,
yeah. That's what's up,
that
man.
yeah, bro.
The
I'm
potential.
gonna keep showing him love, man. I actually hit him up last weekend. Um, with the last episode, sent the last episode to him where we talked about him and let him know, and he was saying how much he appreciated everything. Um, us being recognized and all, man. That shit is dope, man. Just to see this young man going out there working his butt off, and I told him that too. When I texted him, I said, man, you keep grinding. That's what you got to do. Keep grinding. That's how you get to where you want to be. And he's doing just that. Proud of this cat, man, but just to see the write ups on him, they're saying great things about him. So
That's good.
got to continue to show him love and support, man, because somebody
Yeah.
somebody
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
yeah. So,
That's what's up.
man, what else we got, man? That's it. That's it. Talk your shit. Now it's time for me to talk my shit.
Go ahead. I've been waiting on you, bro. I've been waiting on you at the door. I've been waiting on you at the door. Yeah, come on.
Talk
Yeah,
your shit.
come on. Come on. Come on.
Talk
That's
your
what
shit.
I've been waiting
Give
on.
yourself a
No,
round of
you.
applause, this motherfucker.
Yeah, give yourself a lot of round of applause, huh? Yeah, I've been waiting on you, brother. Broham.
Bro, Hammett, y'all gonna get loose on this thing? Gonna get loose with
Nah,
it?
I ain't gonna mess with it.
You
Jock,
got
I
your
sent
head
you a
from
couple
Boston.
places. I sent you a couple plays I could have pulled up on you, but I ain't think that'll be good.
You think that was gangster?
Man, here come gangster.
Oh, Birdman had Charlemagne down at the treasure, bruh. Charlemagne said, I'm just a radio guy. Why you ain't say that to Trick
Why
Daddy?
you wanna hurt me? Why you
So
wanna
why
hurt
you go
me?
down to Florida and say that to Trick
Oh, you know you trying to get out that ass when you start bringing up other people.
Daddy?
Hey, man, listen.
Oh, boy. Charlemagne, he switched lanes on. He said, I'm just a radio guy. Why you ain't spit Trick Daddy?
Hey, who's this guy right here, man? You know this guy right here.
Man,
There you go. There
look,
you go. Look what he drinking.
yeah,
Credit Repair Whiskey, VSOP.
repair
That's
whiskey.
right. Yeah. It'll get you
There
drunk.
There he is,
Hey,
man. Hey, KJ, I got you last week, so I had to get him back this
we
week,
don't
man.
know right now, but we finna see.
We finna see.
We finna
Exactly. That's it.
Hey, man,
Exactly.
y'all.
When they take you back in the lab and you don't know what you came with, they finna see.
Hey,
Yeah.
finna see. Hey, finna see.
Yeah. You been and bought the car 3 days later, you still getting inquiry.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
you didn't left, you done paid a down payment. They still he still got inquiry.
yeah, yeah.
I bought
You
the
know,
car on Thursday.
still shooting your
It's Sunday evening. Credit come and still say you got inquiry.
still letting you know what's up.
Hey, hey, before we get out of here, man, give them a little bit more insight on that shit too about motherfuckers buying cars and shit. They go and get these cars. They think they doing some big shit, but having these motherfucking high ass goddamn payments, and
Bro,
you can't tell them
it's a
shit.
it's a death sentence. It's a death sentence. I mean, and I mean it. I mean, the seriousness of it is that a vehicle is a liability. Even if you buy it brand new, it's a depreciating item. It's depreciating from the point that you pull off the lot. I don't
Mhm.
care how nice a vehicle you is. I mean, it may be it. I don't. Well, I can't. I don't know many vehicles that are just normal common vehicles that a person can get that don't depreciate in value when you leave the lot.
Right.
Uh, Now it may be a couple out there that appreciate in value, or what I'm saying, or increases in value. But long story short, what we need to stop doing, what we need to stop doing is just saying that an approval, like in our community, for whatever reason, we think because we get approved, that is a great thing, and that's not an approval is not an approval.
Mhm.
An approval is only an approval when you get the better side of the approval.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that you've done your leg work, you've done your due diligence, you know what needs to happen, and you go into you maybe you even got your financing in place. Maybe you went through a credit union and got your financing before you went to the lot. If you already know the vehicle you're looking for, go to a credit union. A lot of people don't understand. I mean, one thing about me, I don't assume people know it. I don't assume what people do or don't know. Charge it to my mind and charge it to my mind and not to my heart. If you
Mm-hmm.
do know this, but I always highly suggest that people go through a credit union,
Mhm.
your local credit union. Credit unions are generally nonprofit uh, 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 financial institutions. And the thing about a credit union is that their highest interest rate is 18%. That's high as they can that's high as they can charge based upon their bylaws.
Mhm.
Right.
If you go through some of these top tier companies, Capital One, credit acceptance, things of that nature,
Right.
um, they can charge you what they want to charge.
Right.
They can charge you 28% interest. They can charge you,
What if
you
what if
know,
what if
24%, whatever the case may be. But
right.
with a credit union, you build a relationship. Most of the time, credit unions are relationship based institutions, meaning that the more business you've done with them, the more they see you as a loyal uh, partner, and they'll be more willing to lend to you.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the end of the day, no matter whether you get in a house, credit card, a uh, personal loan, auto loan, whatever the case may be, a credit, like I did say credit card.
Mm-hmm.
The highest interest rate that you will possibly get is 18%.
Mhm.
So at worst come to worst, the highest that you're gonna pay is 18%.
And
But you can come out the box and go to credit acceptance and they're gonna charge you 28%
right.
interest plus a down payment.
Mhm.
So I highly recommend that if you have an idea, do your due diligence, whether you fix your credit yourself or however you go through somebody else or whoever the case may be. Do
Right.
your legwork, get your finances in order in the sense of your credit. Go find what you're looking for, test drive the vehicle, find out how much it costs, go back to your credit union, get a pre-approval. 9 times out of 10, they'll pre-approve you and they'll overnight the check if you accept their pre-approval offer. They'll overnight it to you within the next day or 1 to 3 business days.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got a check for the vehicle that you've already test driven. You already know how much it costs, and you apply it for that amount. Now,
Right.
when you go to the lot, you have an advantage because you basically have it's almost like you got cash in hand because you already have your financing.
Mhm.
So a lender is going to be more willing to lend to you in any kind of negotiating or wiggle room that can be had on that vehicle. They're going to be more prone to give it to you because they know that, hey, if we let this dude leave, this person's got a check for 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, fifty
Yeah.
thousand, whatever the case may be. They like, well, hey, we can't let this guy leave.
Nope.
Mhm.
We know he can go anywhere and buy a vehicle. So they're going to be more subject to assist you and give you a better deal
Right.
than just the average old Joe that come in and you like, well, hey, I really don't know what my credit score. I know what Credit Karma said,
Mhm.
and then like I said, it'll be this time next week. You'll be laying in the bed after you left the club, and you still getting inquiries. I mean, you left the car lot a week ago, and inquiries still coming in. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so, it's a method to this thing. So yeah, I just highly recommend that people do their due diligence and get the self in order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
what's up, man. That's
yeah,
what's up. So there you
yeah.
have it, y'all. This man here. is on his shit. He's always on his shit. He tries to do whatever he can to help people that want to be helped, as
That's
far as
right.
um, getting their credit in order. And by the way, man, I got somebody that wants to talk with you too. So we'll talk
Okay.
about that offset. But I was
Okay.
intending to tell you that earlier. So
Okay.
uh,
All
yeah,
right. Let's do
be
it.
on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that. My man KJ doing this thing, man. This man doing his shorts and all on YouTube. He
Yes,
also
sir.
does merchandise, t-shirts and all that. Man, he's doing this
Yes,
thing.
sir.
Sure.
Um,
Yes, sir.
and definitely want to recognize you
You
and
didn't
your
tell me you was an
career.
artist the other night, bro. You didn't tell me you was an artist. You playing this track the other last week. Now
Yeah,
you don't want to tell
he
me.
artist.
Give
He's
that man all of
is
that. He
he
need all his
is,
flowers,
is,
man.
is he retired from being an artist, or are you still doing
No, I
music?
think that I think that brought him back in the game. When he heard that track the other week,
Yeah,
that inspired him. It
that shit
inspired him.
inspired him.
One
Yeah,
Grammy out the box. As you
Yeah.
played back
yeah,
online the other day,
yeah.
it took
When you really, I mean, not to take away from what you're saying, Cub, but when you really look at when he created that song
Yeah.
and how like he it actually sound it actually almost could be more of a now song than it was when he
Right,
produced it years ago.
right, right.
So
Bec-
it's a lot of cats that got stuff that was before its time. And
hmm
when you looking at what's my man and I mean not to just get over into no others, what's the dude named Boss Man, the D-Lo,
God,
the
boss.
guy that got the song that everybody, and he got a rap style that's just
Yeah, it's
it
totally
kind of sounds like old school, but he got a new flow. Is it Boss Man D-Lo? Boss
boss man something. Golly.
it's something, but anyway, his rap style is different from just like a mumble rap type deal, but he got
Right.
an old he got an old feel to his rap, but it's a new thing and everybody
Yeah,
digging
but
it. You know what I'm saying?
hmm Yeah.
So
KJ, you did your thing on that, bro. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
In
Did
other
your
words,
thing.
Jock don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that.
Seriously, man. Seriously, you done your
well,
thing on that shit, bro. That shit sounds just like some shit you just dropped. You know?
That's what I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
You
one thing
know.
I've learned over the years, I appreciate it either way. Whether
Hmm.
you like it or not, because it's a lot of growth things if you don't like it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
kind of I get some realness. You know what I mean? Just the
Hmm.
same way y'all feeling it, it kind of lets me know, okay, maybe I should, I could try it this way, or I could try a different style or something. So yeah, I kind of I appreciate the love that I got from y'all.
No
But I
doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt, no
I like
doubt, man.
kind of it keeps you grounded. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Definitely gonna recognize uh, your accomplishments, man. What you're doing as far as music and uh, your thing with your entrepreneurship with t-shirt, doing your thing. I mean,
Yeah.
because you've done quite a bit of work, and then with y'all guys back, doing your thing as a team. We
Mhm.
talked about that a little bit about the clothing line and all that. Uh,
Hmm.
that shit there, man. That shit is dope. It's dope, and I'm proud to have you guys a part of the team here.
Man,
Oh yeah,
likewise, cuz. That's
definitely.
what it's all about. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
Beautiful
home
thing.
team, man. It's the
Same
home
thing.
team.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
home team. Yeah,
Home
no
fry.
doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a great
Yeah.
episode, man. This is the actual first episode as a group,
Right.
Yeah.
episode 48.
Episode
Um,
48.
so this is a
Yeah.
special one. This is a special episode, man. This is where it all started as a group. Um,
Correct.
and we gonna do a lot. We got a lot more in store, man. So y'all be on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
Also be on the lookout for the upcoming group show. I'll be a
Yeah.
part of that, and you'll see these guys from time to time being a part of that, getting their laughs in, and talking shit because that show
Yeah.
is gonna be hilarious.
You
As I
won't
was
let me
saying
talk
before,
shit.
as I was saying before, man, we're gonna drop a new name. New name. He's talking shit, man. I'm trying to get this info
You
out,
won't
man.
no, you won't let me
Uh,
talk, bro.
uh, I'm trying to get this info out, man. But
Yeah.
as far as the group show, seriously, for the group show, man, it's still gonna be hilarious. So be on the lookout for it. new name and and the logo and all that will be dropping here in a couple, maybe a few weeks. We putting together some shit with that.
Look forward to it.
Trying to build a network, man. That's the
Somebody come to
goal.
see
Trying to
you,
build a
Otis.
network. And I want everybody to win. We into this shit to win it. You know what I'm saying? We in it to win it. So
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, man. This motherfucker here, man, you gonna get fired, man, on this first day, man.
Hey, nobody.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
gonna get fired, man. This motherfucker this motherfucker like a fly, man. He just
Buzzing in his ear.
buzzing this shit, man. It's just like a goddamn fly, man.
You made me think about Lil Wayne. About firing that man. You made me think about Lil Wayne said, he said he was gonna fire this Nina like it's the first day on the job and the bitch overslept. Fire this Nina.
I think this
Yeah.
motherfucker trying to.
The
I
bitch
think this motherfucker trying to get fired, Kenny. I
Nigga
think
try to
he's
get
trying to get fired.
nigga try to get that unemployment.
He trying to get that
Yeah,
unemployment.
you ain't finna get
He
shit.
his paperwork out today.
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't get nothing. Yeah. Man, that's a beautiful thing, bro.
Off his job. That's a pretty good staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all be on the lookout for more of this show.
Yeah.
Episode 49 coming up. Planning on doing some big things with this gang. Yeah, you doing the 32 gang. Shout out to the 32 gang, man.
Shout out to the 32 gang. With the 44 gang.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this is the start, man, of some good shit. Episode 48. So continue to support the podcast. Like, share, and subscribe to it. And we're gonna do this a little different with the ending too, man, because we are a group now. We are a group.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to support the podcast, man. Hit the bell so get your notification when we drop a new episode. And continue to support us.
Sure.
Continue to support us.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So we're gonna wrap this shit up. Episode 48.
In the books.
In the books, y'all.
Sure. Yes, indeed.
Well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
All right, guys. We're gonna catch y'all on the next.
Check out the podcast.
Yeah, please do. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Yeah.
Comment, let me know something.
Yeah, let me know something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right,
We're
y'all.
out. We're out, y'all.